you guys hear that? I thought I heard something. I thought I heard somebody say, subscribe.
Wait, now that you mention it.
Subscribe.
Oh, I think I heard it that time. I don't know.
This is so fucking stupid.
Dude, I love them. I love them. They're so stupid, dude. Okay, hardcore Minecraft is when you can't die in your world or it deletes it from your PC.
You cannot die in your world.
And the whole world dies.
We had just reacted to Phil, and you guys really liked that.
Oh.
Remember, I told you guys, once Phil died in that world, hardcore just blew up. This is one of the results of that. This guy's
so much time.
Did it say he's been sneaking for 13 days?
These are the stats in the world.
Wait, I didn't know it gave you stats like
look
that.
How many, look how many times he's jumped. Dude. So this guy, I mean, what I like about this guy's edit is he edits his videos very well and like takes you through like a it's almost like a story. It feels like he's making a documentary about his. Look at so this is above the nether roof. Which
is called bedrock.
Which is yeah. Look at what he built.
We can see a lot of crazy
look at what he built.
No.
That looks like Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart 64.
It does.
Are those lava trees?
Dude, do you remember how it was just bedrock? Nothing but bedrock.
Gray flat.
And he
built
all of this.
These are snowballs that are shot through
all of this.
And here we have a lot of dispensers shooting up fireworks
in hardcore.
I have come to love this place. And recently we celebrated 5,000 Minecraft days, which was a really special moment.
It shoots
around the actual nether.
My God! Wait, so how long has Loony been doing this, or is he like just popping right now?
Let's see. So he started uploading a year ago.
And he's got 620K?
620K and so you know how like YouTube algorithm works?
Yeah, I do. Well, no.
Well,
figuring it out.
no one knows.
We don't know yet. But.
So this video hit a ton of people's
sub boxes for you.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of a lag issue.
A little bit of a lag issue. You built a fucking fortress.
This wasn't supposed to be done.
Right. So what he just did. What he just did there with that switch is that's what made.
That was good.
That switch is what made all the fireworks and stuff go off. Yeah. So let me see if I can get like a
lot of the builds around.
So this is the big like the overview of it.
Specific shaders because different shaders bring out
different. I am just continuously mind blown at the scale that people build.
So you know how some people, I don't know if we ever did this, but if you go into the nether and if you want to get to somewhere fast in the overworld, you build a nether portal and then you go through the nether.
You walk because one block underground is 8 blocks.
Hey, you gotta stop learning. You gotta stop learning.
Minecraft experts react to Loony. I'm about to be an amateur. I locked in for that number. I took a guess, but I remembered. I'm ready. Keep going.
So this is his nether his nether hub. So like throughout all this are different his hub. So like hub. where you go into the nether for the first time and then you find out where to go in the overworld.
Yes. It's your OG portal.
Right. So that's what he built this because he kept flying from destination to destination in the overworld and he was like, I want this flight to look good. And so he built this. So in all these towers and stuff throughout all this are different nether portals that go to places in his overworld.
That's actually
so
and he built that. I mean, we can. I don't want to go too much into it, but you can make an entire video on just this, and he does.
Just that place,
like just this place, like the amount of work that went into that.
Like lava rivers.
As you can see.
So the thing about lava is lava does not spread like water. Like you can't put a lava bucket here and a lava bucket there. He had to bring like thousands of lava buckets and put it all down by hand.
To bring out some
Meanwhile,
of the
this guy made a whole world.
We fly around the
Look at that,
we'll
dude.
Find a magma biome over here. We have a
I really like those trees.
So he's still building all that.
To simulate height differences in the terrain. We got a nether meteor over here.
A nether meteor, casual.
The heart of the flame gemstone and Brutus, the lava squid around here.
the lava. Brutus, the lava squid. You know.
Erupts every 5 minutes.
So he has this on a timer and it erupts every 5 minutes. He throws snowballs through, like snowballs are in dispensers, and he throws them through lava and they turn into fireballs, so it looks like it's erupting. And he has that on a timer.
Shooting a rain of flaming snowballs up into the air. Around this side, we find another forest, a crystal biome.
So then he see how I said there's portals on all these different all these different places. So he knows which portal is which. So he's going
find it by going through here. Now this portal doesn't take us directly to the heart of the sea, because we are going to take a little bit of a detour.
He calls his base in the overworld the heart of the sea.
Project that we built between 3,000 and 4,000 days, and the one that is probably out of everything so far the most challenging build.
Dude, you guys are about to be mind blown.
The vanilla game shaders.
You guys are about to be mind blown.
And more vivid due to Optifine, but no different special effects.
Okay, so this
stronghold portal room.
This is his stronghold room.
Enderman here.
So this is where you.
What does that mean?
So the stronghold is where the end portal is. So you put all the eyes in there, and then you jump through the portal.
Yeah.
So he dug it all out and built a different one. So
and again, a lot of light and dark contrast.
So I think so he puts shaders on, make it look
go. The reason that we designed it for suits is that right when we go through the portal here,
dude,
we are gonna go to the end, and the end is also designed for suits.
So the portal is up there, the end portal.
Up here.
So he's walking up here.
The portal that will take us to the end.
Yes.
This is the first end portal that I found in the world. I've got some questions previously how I put this one up in the tree, and the answer is I really didn't. I built a room around it, so we mined out everything, and then built a room.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so he mined everything in the room.
Yeah, that's really cool.
If we go through here,
so you
this
can't
is how we
move
normally
those portals?
transition into the end.
Oh my
shoot
God.
us right through the portal.
He shoots himself through the portal?
The end island. Or the place that once was the end island. Because this place houses probably the craziest build in the world so far. This one is called the End Statue, and is based on my Minecraft character with a flaming fire aspect sword and a channeling trident, shooting both flames and lightning across the sky. The entire end island has been bombed out of here.
If this guy isn't hired by Disney,
whereas the obsidian pillars were mined out by hand, and that took me a solid 20
I was
hours
literally
to mine all of
just talking about the scale.
The Enderman farm is currently located under the build. It has a lot of
it's literally all water, and in the middle of this character is an Enderman farm. So Endermen fall down, and that's where he goes and gets all of his XP.
Which was a challenge.
That is
thing to get right.
insane.
But
To do that in hardcore, dude.
This turned out. Now, if we go through here,
dude,
get rid of the cinematic camera so we can move around a little bit again.
Dude,
this is the elevator shaft that drops us down into the basement. I want to go back into the shaders that is designed for, because this effect, this flashing tunnel, one of my favorite bits. The interior of the end statue currently hasn't been designed yet. Much like the Nether Hub is one of the projects where we've done quite a bit of exterior work, but we're gonna have to get back to it later. This here is the room we're gonna exit, but I want to show you guys the Enderman farm.
The Enderman farm,
which is currently located all the way under the build.
I know everybody's, I get that everybody's got the same 24 hours in a day, but his are different.
His are different, bro.
We just jump down here, grab our sword, and start slashing. Simple as that.
So those are all the Endermen he kills, and they're all one shot.
Enderman farming. We get to swim back up here. And
because
then we can
of the
fly
fall?
our way out.
Yeah, because of the fall. So Enderman farm, you drop them as many,
when we go up here,
like as many blocks as it takes, so that they don't die, and you could literally just fist them to death.
When you fight the Ender Dragon, in the middle of the island, you find the dragon's nest.
Yeah,
I don't know. Wait,
I didn't know you could do that in
I
Minecraft.
didn't mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Distance and TNT.
That is the return. That's the return portal. You know where you beat the game and you jump through the portal at the end?
Yeah.
He has it here. In like where he goes back in, and he has it like suspended, like it's fucking by chains, dude.
Kind of suspend the portal from the ceiling.
That is so sick, bro. That is so sick.
We go through this every single stream with these wall designs, quite intricate, and then this walkway.
Dude, that is
with the
so
yin and yang.
The yin and yang.
So this will take him back to the overworld.
This will take him back to the overworld.
Here, that will bring us to the heart of the sea.
So this takes him back to the heart of the sea.
The heart of the sea.
So this is his home, yeah.
Is the part of the world that is hardest to load in. There's a lot going on, and I think the most lag is generated by my chest room. So I'm going to get the chests out of here and replace them.
He's got the bangers on this video.
We got a lot of pets here all around the place.
No, this isn't a Minecraft disc.
No.
And this is the armor set that I used for the first 5,000 days in the world.
5,000 days.
I got a completely new set. Not much to worry about in regards to equipment back at that point. If we go through here, this will put us
that's a really cool color.
The Heart of the Sea. Heart of the Sea is the main base. And it's the main
Is he
base
underwater?
That because it is also my industrial district. It's called the Heart of the Sea, but at the same time the Heart of the Season.
Stop.
The center of my entire hardcore series.
So you know the thing that Phil drained out, the big temples that spawns the fish? Those fish drop shards that can build these blocks. He built a farm for that in the middle of his base. So they're dropping down right there. They're called Guardians.
Okay.
But here we also have a cocoa bean farm.
And he just has a shit ton of farms in his base.
Farm. We got the azalea trees and moss carpets here. Over on this side, we have a pretty tall creeper farm. And you see a lot of redstone around the sides of the creeper farm. That is because I can turn the creeper farm off. The same goes for the guardian farm.
Yeah, so he has on and off switches for everything to prevent lag.
Okay.
So this is all just like industry stuff.
Yeah.
All in here. These are all farms. Like his base is just filled with farms.
Like it is a better idea to actually go out into the world and gather the resource yourself, because I try to get the most out of my game time, and that means that I don't AFK any farms at all ever.
That's his base. So he did what Phil did, where he drained a temple and he lives in it, and then he built
to make that work
all of this shit around it.
Sometimes it is quicker to get your materials yourself.
Is that like a glass
Here
wall?
we have the nether portal,
yeah,
which takes
it's
us
glass.
to the nether
Just
hub
built a big
in the main
bathtub.
hallway. We'll go through that later. Here we have a dragon skull.
Like a white dragon skull.
Yeah, white dragon skull on top.
Of that stream where we defeated 19 ender dragons in a row to unlock all the end gateways. Here we have Gerald, keeper of the conduits, protector of the loot.
Gerald.
And every now and then,
he's like a
it's
octopus?
like a octopus, yeah.
Again, we visit Gerald to have a slice of cake, because if we celebrate, we gotta share that celebration with Gerald.
Oh, I like
is,
the ship.
As I said, keeper of the conduits, protector of the loot, and that loot that he protects, to find that we have to go through this room, a little hidden room that leads into a little hallway, and the hallway goes to where Gerald is hiding his treasure. And there underwater, we find a lot of diamonds, golds, emeralds, and a little nether gold in the back. And this build here, Gerald's treasure cove.
Wait, and this is under Gerald?
Under Gerald, yeah.
But you only can get
You can only get there through that place,
you can see that very well here underwater.
Because I think Gerald is like through glass, so you can't go under without breaking the glass.
I don't think I've ever seen people store their treasure underwater.
There's a tentacle here, which you can barely see because there's no light on it. You can use background lighting, or backlighting, which is a technique that happens a lot in photography, to bring these edges out a bit. So these sea pickles behind the actual tentacles, they make them pop out.
Dude, I was watching this.
My guy's working with light with sea pickles.
I was watching this. The first time I watched this, I was just mind blown. Like sat there the whole time like this.
And
that's me. I'm just trying to not be a zombie.
This is really, really cool. I'm happy with the way it turned out.
So do you know how to get a mob head in vanilla Minecraft?
I don't, but they are one of my favorite things in the game, because I remember you put the wither head there.
For regular mob heads, you have to get a trident, and you have to put a certain enchantment on the trident, and then during a thunderstorm, you throw the trident at a creeper. It turns it into a charged creeper, which is 3 times the blast radius, and then you have that charged creeper kill a mob with its blast, and it'll drop its head. It doesn't even sound like it should be in the real game.
There are 2 wings to the museum.
And how did people figure that out?
I think it just came out in one of the patches.
There had to be a guidebook.
No way.
So it's relatively difficult to do. Like, it takes a lot. Even just to get the trident itself is hard, because it's so hard to get a trident.
Recently we added
drowned guys.
Zombies.
Yeah.
And that is a different kind of quality. Where are they?
Oh, so he has like a aquarium.
Take my word for it. This is a place I really cherish.
So he goes down here.
I got my first mob hats, and when I made this room, I had no idea what the world would turn into. We made a little art installation here called Raindrops that rains lapis, cycles it back through the floor, the wall, the ceiling.
That's really cool.
And then sorts it back out.
Kind of like
It looks like something like in the airport.
Like a fountain,
Here
right?
we got all the music discs.
Oh, we collected all the music discs. That's really
and then
cool.
Here we have the 2 first rare mobs that I found. This one was really quite rare. He did not have the sword, but he had all the other pieces. And this one was the first one I found that was fully enchanted.
Look at all of those heads. So the process I just told you about, this is
aren't those all creeper heads?
Creeper, skeleton, zombies. So that's how many times he's done that. Creeper row, skeleton row, zombie row. Creeper row, skeleton, zombie. Like, that's how many times he's done that.
So he's baiting a charge creeper into a regular creeper?
Right. And the regular creeper drops its head.
100% drop rate of their head?
Yes, if they die from the blast.
At this point, we have more than, I think, it's a guess, definitely more than 1,500, probably more than 1,600 mob hats from thunderstorms. And this is probably the craziest collection.
Okay, dude. This is called a notch apple. It's a golden apple, but it gives you way more health.
The guy who made the game?
Right. So if you eat it, it gives you all of your bars plus 5 more golden hearts, and it's the hardest item to get in the game, pretty much, besides like the dragon egg. And they only spawn sometimes in like desert temples or like some random places. So they're very, very hard to get.
And even though those mob hats are insane.
So one stream,
apples has 69 because
he went
got 4
and got a whole stack of them. Dog. So he has 69 for a meme on stream one day. He went and got 69 of them.
That's mean.
64
Wait, how do you?
And one more is 69.
They just spawn like that, or do you have to loot the base item and then enchant it?
No, you can't enchant. You used to, apparently back in the day, you used to be able to enchant those to get them, but it was too OP. So now you can only get them if they spawn.
There's a really cool construction project, but also there's a world map. And not just any world map.
The world.
No.
750 combined maps showing the entire overworld.
550 maps.
2,000 blocks around. And we go over this staircase that has a fish tank inside of it. And we pop out here.
Oh,
this is my
goodness.
I love this room. We got the heart of the sea.
The heart. That's that, dude. That is his base.
Just that.
That.
Wait. How did he get this?
You can make a map. It'll be blank, and then you have to travel all throughout the map, and then it'll fill up. And he took that one map and then made 500 of them, and put them all down.
This room. We got the heart of the sea right here in the middle.
That is how small.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. That is small compared to the rest of the whole.
And then over
Minecraft
this way.
world.
This is his island called the Loony Adventures. So put into perspective how small the heart of the sea is. Look how big his like. I mean, I'm sure he'll go there soon. We got the heart of
the sea right here in the middle, and then over this way, the Loony Adventure written out on a map.
Dude,
I've been collecting all the rare stuff. I got a lot of diamond armor from end busting. I think at this point 130 elytra. And if we go to statistics,
he's got 130 elytras. That means he's rated 130 in bases.
But if you're the city of Loonyville, and by the time we're
look at it, bro,
it is gonna have
dude.
all the islands connected to the sea floor. Like it was pushed up from the ocean floor like a
That's
ridge
actually
line.
dope.
Dude, I was hoping, I was
But
like,
right
maybe
now,
he was just able to mess with the map, and it's not actually.
As far as the basic layout for this.
Look at it.
It will be a fully developed
it is
city.
huge.
It's an actual city down there.
It's a city.
My dude made a font in
Then
game.
over here we have the Crafts District currently under construction. The Loonyville
And
Gardens.
made a city with it.
Right behind
made a
us is where we're gonna
city
have
and
Loonyville
biomes and
elementary school.
Dude,
he's building.
If I just wrote it in
or high school, I haven't made up my mind.
That's enough.
That's what I was saying. I was like, that would have been enough.
Healthcare administration, Loonyville Villas, Richie Rich District, luxurious shops like the jeweler and the bank, and then here we have the trade district, the marketplace.
I can't believe.
And behind here we'll have industry and Loonyville Harbor. But
what
there's
happens
no point in
after
taking
you die in a
risks.
hardcore server?
This entire area.
You take a few days to mentally reset.
No, I didn't mean mentally. I meant like in the physical server.
So it says, when you die, it says delete world or spectate world. So you can go into spectator and fly around, or you can just delete the world.
I chose the red stained glass because
is this like a Patreon wall?
I keep track of everybody's name, and all these names they end up here on the walls of the Nether.
Yeah, it's like a Patreon wall.
As a thank you. And here we have the super smelter.
Yeah, we did that with subs one time, didn't we?
Thing, fueled by
we did.
These
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But it was like one sign, and we kept writing.
And we kept writing people. It wasn't like that.
The entire
plaque in the bottom of Bowser's Castle. So
fully loaded and ready to go. And as you can see, there's bedrock above. I've mined out this entire room.
Yeah, he mined it all out.
This pillar here is how I first got up on the bedrock roof of the Nether by throwing an ender pearl at the highest
floor. Do you see this? This line?
Yeah.
Remember I told you he had to place thousands of buckets of lava?
Yeah.
He would come and walk along this line and just take empty buckets and go and just get lava and then take it back up top.
These lines over here are where all the lava buckets came from that are placed around the Nether hub. All these lava buckets are placed by hand, and you can't use autofill like you can with water, which means that I carried up 31,000 lava buckets to make.
Dog, I said a couple thousand. 31,000?
I just have never seen this much dedication to the process.
Here. Guys, this is the first time I get to use this thing. When I first got out of the Nether, I was really scared, so I built this little box to make sure I couldn't get hit by a ghast.
That's funny.
Looking at you. Finally, that never.
So is this? I think this is his OG spawn.
Before. This is the first time that I got to dodge a ghast.
So there, that looks a little better.
That
looks a little.
That looks familiar, right?
That's what I'm used to, right?
Yeah. So this is like when he first started in the world. This is like where he mined and stuff.
There's still cobblestone in there. Wow. I used these to craft everything back to stone from what I mined down here.
There's where he strip mined.
This looks right.
This looks like Minecraft.
Yeah. Strip mining. This goes all the way down to Y11. Very sloppy, weird staircase situation.
Oh, I think they're nice.
Here on the left, there's a little lava pool.
I think they're good.
And we find the first little farm.
Yeah, this looks right.
I built one of those right there.
Spawn block. This is where I think the world began. It can be off by 2 blocks, not much more. After that first little moment of exploring and trying not to die,
so he just took off.
I tried to go this way, found a pretty extensive spruce forest, decided that was probably not the best way to go, doubled back, and started following the river.
So this is how he chose home?
This is how he chose home, yeah.
Didn't go far at all, but from here I just went through the forest. And on the other side of the forest, I found a village. And that village was where my first villagers came from. They gave me my first enchanted books, the ones I needed.
It is the best game. It's the best game, bro.
To make sure that I didn't die.
So then he moved into this village, basically.
Right over here is where I got closest to death out of the entire Hardcore series so far. This hole here is where Danny, my first horse, exploded, and I walked away with half a heart on day 45.
Wait, my first horse exploded. Yeah, I guess because of a creeper.
House.
And he said he was on half a heart. He went to half a heart. Insanity, dude. I knew when he was going to the end. I was like, you guys are not ready for this. Like
630,000 isn't enough.
No, it's not.
He needs way more subscribers.
It isn't. It is not enough.
That is unreal.
That's one of those situations where the YouTube recommended hit, and I was like, "Poof, thank you," because that is so impressive. Shout out to Loony, shout out Minecraft, shout out Hardcore, shout out you guys being hardcore subscribers. Is that not?
Bye, guys.
Was that not?